Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gravenberg gets it away. Germany are looking to go forward now. Chooses to go cross-field.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. McAllister. There he goes, motoring forward. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. And it's Palmer. Some really good ball movement. Lukaku. Nice looking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way, shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their 3rd corner. And that has been cleared. Ndika. Koundé. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's neat. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Valverde. Knocks it out wide. Decent progress down the left. He's had it taken off him. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 4 coming up here. Palmer plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Osimhen. Germany look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kimmich has it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Kimmich
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That pass has been well intercepted. McAllister. Nuno Mendes. Cross to the back post. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great ball, and he's in here. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick announcement.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. And the shot! And he hits the net! The second half off to a spectacular start! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Tries a shot! Top class from Thuram! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Gravenberg. Ndika. And it's McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. Osimhen! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
The one and two touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He has found the way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram might just make this. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's a promising position.
Oh, sweet feet. He's got away.
And it's Gravenberch.
Lukaku
Does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Germany, number 9.
So, time for changes
Ottoman.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
99, Thuram. Number 10, Vinicius
Yildiz
Junior.
driving forwards.
Number
Big
13,
chance!
Joshua Kimmich.
Oh, so close to
Number
what would have
22,
been a memorable goal.
McAllister.
He's the one player
Coming
you
on
want
the
on the ball
field,
running at defences,
number 6,
and that's precisely why.
Guirassy. Number 21,
Gravenberch.
Rodrigo.
Nicely shaped
Number
ball.
7,
That has
Bellingham.
found him in acres of
Number
space.
19, Szoboszlai. Number 5,
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Substitutions taking place.
In again. Terrific header. Goal, Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, he can't say... Great chance!
Oh, the ball's... And he's following up!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Works it forward. Koundé. And Gravenberch. Yildiz. Haaland. Yildiz. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been drilled forward, and he was quick to react. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he stands tall, impenetrable.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Substitution
Germany
for
are
Germany.
making a change now.
Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Coming on to replace him is number
Now it's
32,
Bellingham.
DiMarco.
That's really well manoeuvred. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that's clever.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Gravenberg gets a foot in here,
And here's the chance to counter. And that will be the final act.
a game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started.
So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much It's a good spell of possession, this. Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that is going out for a goal kick. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And it's Valverde. Short changes him with that pass. Cucurella. Oh, nice touch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skims one in. Mendes attempts a clearance. Haaland. Now it's Guirassy. He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland! Haaland! Lukaku is herring after that one. And it's Kimmich. Haaland! Decent chance! Goal! Germany! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Germany have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cosco's in there. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gravenberch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a sharp pass. Sanchez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. McAllister, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in, and this is the chance! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kimmich. Gravenberch. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. And it's McAllister. Gravenberch. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister, it's a really well-measured ball. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Volunteers for each block.
Reflections
Please
on the first
report to
half?
the staff room
I think the
immediately.
manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Guirassy.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nuno Mendes.
In with the challenge.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position.
Guirassy.
Gravenberg. Shot could be on.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper.
Goal! Germany!
Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Germany go into the lead. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Lukaku. Lukaku. Oh, this is a very good run.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now, this could be a chance. He has found the way through.
Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Substitution for Germany. Number 11.
We have got changes here for both sides, in fact.
Number 6.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Number 10.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but
Number 22.
I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very
13.
gratefully.
Joshua Kimmich.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Number 7.
Now there's a fine ball.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal!
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Matheus Cunha. Yildiz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Madrid have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gravenberg clears. Van Dijk. And Gravenberg. Yamal knocks it into space.
Tries a shot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Thuram.
He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Germany have it back and can go again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Thuram could try cutting inside here. Backward it goes. And it's Gravenberg. Looking for options for movement. Rodrigo. And it's Barella. Oh, well measured. And he's well positioned. Can he finish? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's been caught. Chance for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Rodrigo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Germany take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that will be the final act. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And now I'd just like to
And
read
after
out
all of
how
that,
fan
Jim,
club
what are you
members were
thinking?
celebrating
I
their
thought it lived up
birthdays
to its
today.
billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.